Hi everyone, this is Nikita. Welcome back to another fun-filled episode of All About Digital Marketing. Today, we'll be learning what Google Ads are, and while I understand that it's an extensive topic, so to make it a little less tedious, we'll only be going through the basics of Google Ads. Before we begin, I would like to tell you all why one should advertise on Google. Since we all know that Google is the most used search engine, receiving over 5 billion search queries a day, not to mention the Google ad platforms has been around for nearly 2 decades, giving it some seniority in the area of paid advertising. We're all aware that Google is a resource used by people around the world to ask questions that are answered with a combination of paid advertisements and organic results, and according to statistics, Google advertisers make $8 for every $1 they spend on Google Ads. So that's quite a number, and I think it's a reason enough why you should be considering advertising on Google. Okay, now that we know why one must consider advertising on Google Ads, we'll be brushing through these 4 main areas today. Firstly, the introduction, what Google Ads is. Then there are some relevant terms that you need to know. Then comes up the best practices that you can utilize to your best and make the most out of Google Ads. And last but not the least, types of Google ad campaigns. As you all can see, I have listed down the definition for you all to read. So while you're reading it, I'd like to tell you that Google Ads allows you to create and share well-timed ads on all the electronic devices among your target audiences. This means that your business will show up on the search engine result pages at the moment your ideal customers are looking for products and services like yours via Google Search or Google Maps or any other Google products. This way, you can be dead sure that you reach your target audiences when it makes sense for them to come across your ad. And over time, Google Ads will also help you analyze and improve those ads to reach more and more people so that your business can hit all of your paid campaign goals. Now, one must think that Google Ads are not meant for small-scale businesses, or they are to be used by only large-scale businesses. Well, that's not the case, because no matter the size of your business or your available resources, you can tailor your ads to suit your budget. The Google Ads tool gives you an opportunity to stay within your monthly cap and even pause or stop your ad spending at any given point of time. So if you feel that you might be overspending on your ad budget, you can just snooze the ad button and it wouldn't run until you allow it to. Now I'm sure that most of you all must be thinking that is Google Ads really effective? Well, to answer this, let's consider a few statistics. Google Ads have a click-through rate of nearly 8%. Display ads yield 180 million impressions each month. That's quite a number, I'm sure. And for users who are ready to buy, paid ads on Google get around 65% of the clicks, while 43% of customers buy something they've seen on a YouTube ad. So before we begin, these are some important terms that you need to know, and because these terms will be recurringly occurring while we go through in the coming episodes. So please go through them, and if you all have any doubt about these terms, leave them in the comment section below and I'll make sure to answer them. Okay, so some of the best practices that you'll need to know. The first on the list is using a PPC planning template, which is a pay-per-click planning template. In simplest words, this is only blueprinting your ad and how it's going to look online with each and every key term that you'll see when someone clicks on your ad. The second one is avoiding broad keyword terms. So you need to know that when it comes to keyword terms, you really need to nail it, okay? Which is why testing and tweaking should be part of your strategy. If your terms are too broad, remember that Google will be placing your ad in front of the wrong audience, which means you'll get fewer clicks and a higher ad spend. And I'm sure we don't want that, right? The third important practice is you should at all times avoid running irrelevant ads. If your ad doesn't match the searcher's intent, you won't get enough clicks to justify your ad spend. Your headline and ad copy need to match the keywords you're bidding on, and the solution your ad is marketing needs to solve whatever pain point that searcher is experiencing. In other words, it's a combination that will yield the result that you're looking for, and it may be just a tweaks away. So make sure that you have the option to create multiple ads per campaign, or better yet, you can use Google's responsive ads search ad feature. The link to it will be down in the comments box. Next up we have improving your quality score. Your quality score is how Google determines how your ad should rank. The higher your rank is placed, the better your placements and your performance. But remember that if your quality score is low, you'll have fewer eyeballs on your ad and fewer chances to convert. Google will tell you your quality score, but improving it is entirely up to you. Lastly, we have optimizing your ad landing page. While we all want that, and it's true that your efforts shouldn't stop with your ads, the user experience after a click is equally important. So you ought to be sure that what your user sees once they click your ad. Is your landing page optimized for conversions? Meaning, does it really use the same keywords? Or does it solve the searcher's query and their problem leads them to optimized solutions through your landing page or not? Okay, after we've learned about some of the practices that you all can use for Google Ads, let's study what are the different types of Google ad campaigns. So basically there are 5 types. You have the search ad campaign, display ad campaign, video ad campaigns, app ad campaigns, and shopping ad campaigns. As we go further, I have some images to show you all in the PowerPoint here, which I think will make it relevantly easier for you all to understand what each ad campaign means and signifies. First up is search ads. So as you all can see that when you all search for certain things online, and the first 2-3 ad links that you'll see, those are the search ads. Now display ads are again like, say, if you can see in this example here, I have googled about some fashion shoes, and so when I search on a Google page, these pop-ups that you see based on my search history, these are your display ads. Video ads are very simple for everyone to understand. Right before we begin any YouTube video, we see a skippable or sometimes even a non-skippable ad. So that's again a Google product. App ads are the ads that you'll see on Google Play Store when you're searching for any app, and when you see that sponsored pop-up amongst the first 2-3 search results, see here, like we have here for hotel reservations, booking.com, and for sports game here. These are your app ads. Last but not the least, we have shopping ads. As you all can see on my screen that I have searched here for some running shoes. Apart from the search ads that you all can see here, the first 4 links are search ads, but these images that you'll see on the right hand side, see running shoes, these are your shopping ads. Now again, you all need to understand that since all the electronic devices are synced with Google and Google has access to all our data, so whatever you all search for, the cookies get stored in your history, and as a result, whenever you all log in into or you all click on any website, you will see numerous ads, and you all must be wondering that I haven't even searched for it in a really long time. But these are your based on your preferences that Google shows you ads, and at that point of time, if say the business owners are looking for potential customers and you just tend to click on the link, that's when you see the ad, and that is how it all works. So that's about it in today's video, and I'll be back with an in-depth analysis of each of the topic mentioned here. So until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and feel free to drop in your comment or query and give my video a big thumbs up if you like it. Thank you. Bye bye.